Today we're going to talk about Peruvian seafood market. I represent Promperu, and I would like to begin with saying a few words about this organization. So, Promperu is an official public commission for promoting export of tourism of Peru, which is subordinate to the Ministry of Foreign Trade and Tourism of Peru. We have about 30 offices all around the world, and the headquarters is in Lima. So, I would like to begin this presentation with some information about Peruvian market and some data. So, as you probably know, Peru is one of the largest seafood producers, and 2 years ago, it entered the top 10 of global net exporters of fishing products. So, concerning the information about Peruvian seafood industry, last year it represented a contribution of 4% to the value of total national exports, which is quite a lot actually. So, Peru has reached 98 different countries, with the main buyers being China, South Korea, USA, Spain, Japan. We have different products, marine products and agricultural products as well. And the main markets, as you can see on this slide, this is very important because today we're talking about the first edition of Seafood Expo Eurasia. So you can see on this slide that Peru exports to all the continents, and even you can see that the Asian market represents 42%. So it means that you can work with Peru from different countries wherever you are. So this is the outlook of the last year, the agriculture exports. You can see that we have various products such as scallops, shrimps, and one of the interesting ones is paiche. A lot of people ask me what paiche is, so that's why I placed this photo. This is a giant fish. It's white fish. It grows in the
Vladimir, I'm sorry.
Species.
Vladimir,
Yes?
do you hear me? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Your presentation doesn't switch. Can you please press F5 at your laptop and just switch it from slides to slides, because we see only the first slide.
Oh, sorry. I'm very sorry.
F5 or demonstration in the right, left top.
Is it okay?
Now it's okay. Can you please switch? Yes, it's worked. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Please
I'm
follow.
so sorry.
Thank you.
You saw everything I showed you. So, just quickly to revise, this is the distribution of Promperu all around the world. We have 30 offices, as I told you. And this is just a brief information about the numbers, so that you see that Peru is in the top 10 fishing products producers and exporters.
Supplemental. Yok lan o içecek toz.
So, again, the fishing industry is very important for Peru. Last year it was 4% of the total national exports. We export to 98 different countries, and we have several products, marine products and agriculture.
Zaten olanı unuttum hepsini. Olanı yazılışını
On this
biliyorum.
slide you can see the
Sulla
distribution
zaten.
of all the exports from Peru, and you can see that
Tüplü.
it covers practically all the world, and even the main part goes to Asia.
Oğlum sorsana bana.
So, this is the slide where we stopped.
Orada
It
beni
shows
yandırdılar.
agricultural products, exports. And as I told you, we have scallops, we have shrimp, and we have paiche. Paiche is shown in this picture because this is cute.
Oğlum karıştırdın mı?
Then you can feel this kind of fish. This is an ancient species which grows in the Amazon River. It's a huge fish, and actually you can find steaks from this fish in Peruvian restaurants. So last year I was lucky to try it. It was so delicious, I must say. Okay, so we can go on. These are some data from this year, the recent information about the market. So you can see in the export values a small decrease. This is actually accounted for by the influence of
Okan'a demiştim ya ben bana şeyi verebilir misin?
climate aspects related with the stream,
Picture yapacağım.
which is a warm stream in the ocean. So from time to time, it comes to the coast of Peru and causes some changes. So last year it came to Peru, and there was some decrease in seafood industry because of that. But this is temporarily, and soon it will be finished. So no worries about this. It happens practically every 10 years or something like that. So there are hopes for the increase in the nearest future. So again, the products, we have a giant squid, we have monkey fish, and we also produce not only frozen products, but also canned products, etc., etc. And you can see that markets for frozen products and for canned products are slightly different. For canned products, for example, you can see Venezuela, Panama, also other Latin American countries. So, this slide answers the question why Peru is reliable, why you should work with
Subtitle
Peru,
işte ya.
why is it so good? Because Peru
Subtitle
is
işte. Subtitle.
been growing practically without any pause over the last 2 decades. Its GDP has been growing. And also, a very important thing to mention is that its national currency, the Peruvian sol, is one of the most stable currencies in Latin America. On this diagram, you can see the fluctuation of national currencies over the last 2 decades, and compared to other important economies such as Chile, Mexico, Brazil, you can see that Peruvian national currency hasn't had any fluctuations and has remained quite stable over the time, which allows you to make a good planning while negotiating with Peru. So this is a very important point to consider.
Supplemental.
And now a few words about Peru's offer. Promperu and the Peruvian government has an institutional strategic plan 2022-2025, which includes a prioritized list of products, and these products include frozen products, packaged products, and fresh products. And this means that these products are supported and promoted on the governmental level. So this is an important thing to mention. The list of products you will see. And next we're going to talk about the most important products in more details. So the king of Peruvian export is of course the giant squid. This is the most popular Peruvian seafood export product. It has been growing, it has been increasing over the years. And it's interesting to see that the largest buyer of the giant squid is China. So it's not a secret that sometimes you see Chinese giant squid, but you need to take into consideration that China and the coast of China does not have giant squid. So basically, what China sells is actually Peruvian product re-export. So, and among other buyers, the geography is very diverse. You can see European countries, you can see other Asian countries, Latin American countries, the USA. So this product is a boom on the market. The presentation can be quite various, not only frozen product, but also canned product, dried, marinated, giant squid meat, etc. You name it. And we have many companies that export this product. So next one is shrimps. This is agriculture products, and especially this species Paname, which is interesting because it's different from other shrimps that you can see on other markets. The production has been increasing over the years, and you can see that the main buyers are also China and South Korea, but also you can see Spain on this list. So I can show you an example that last year I was in Spain, and I was curious. I went to the supermarkets to see what they have of the offer, and I saw some frozen shrimps, and they were Paname from Peru, which proves that this product is quite popular and is becoming more and more popular. And again, you have different kinds of presentations and a lot of producing companies. Another interesting product is scallops. You can see that primarily the biggest buyer is Spain. So this product is very, very popular in Spain. It is sold year by year. You can see that last year the exports grew 156%, which is quite a success. And then the presentation can be different. Not only frozen, not only vacuum, but also it can be pre-cooked with different flavors, with different sauces, different presentations. It is sold to HoReCa, it is sold to restaurants. So this product is becoming more and more popular. Not to forget to mention that Peru also produces canned products in cans and tins. So anchovies, in this respect, is one of the most popular products with big potential because Peru is a big producer of anchovies. And the geography in this respect is very diverse. You can see even different countries that buy anchovies from Peru. Countries like Belgium, Italy, Australia, Japan, UK. So these are the markets which are quite developed. The consumer is more sophisticated. The consumer that prefers high quality products, and Peru in this respect can supply and can satisfy this demand of high quality products, which is necessary for some exquisite taste. Also, a very important thing to mention is that Peruvian gastronomy is very popular worldwide, and usually, practically every year, and last year also, 4 restaurants of Peru were on the list of top 50 restaurants of the world's 50 best restaurants. And this is also because of the quality of the Peruvian products, because most of the dishes are seafood dishes. As you probably know, and you can see on the slide, the Peruvian dish ceviche, which is made of fresh fish, and it is considered to be UNESCO cultural heritage. So it proves that Peruvian high quality products contribute to it becoming renowned on an international level. So if you go to Peru, you will enjoy the food definitely. And final point that is very important to mention is that there are many opportunities of investment in Peru. As we've said before, the fishing industry in Peru is one of the most promising. It is developing every year. Peru is one of the largest seafood producers. It occupies the first place in fishing production in Latin America. And it is a great producer and exporter of fish meal. So, if you are interested, you can find Peru as a reliable partner for investment. This can be capturing fish, this can be aquaculture products, factories, exports, re-exports, production, etc., etc., etc. So you need to bear this idea that Peru is looking for investment and is open to different investment projects. So basically that's it. Thank you for your attention. And if you have any questions or something like that, we can talk a little bit.
Evet. Full ekrana düşsene.
Dear colleagues, do you have any questions?
Aha, Okan'a söylesene.
Hi Vladimir, this is Dennis from Turkey, Farmer Edge International. I just came across some slides that you had mentioned Little Penals Vaname, which is Pacific white shrimp, I think. Yeah. I was just wondering if there was some kind of trouble during the last decades EMS disease problem, because we have came across a lot of scientific studies that this Waname shrimps has got a lot of disease, especially EMS, and that's why the production and export of those shrimp in Vietnam, Thailand, and Ecuador and Mexico got affected. So what about Peru? I was just wondering what was the situation in Peru, if you have any news about it.
Thank you for the question. I don't have any specific information about this, but I can say that Peru is controlling the production and it follows all the international norms and regulations, especially concerning exports. So we can see that according to numbers, the export is increasing, which means that the product corresponds to the norms, because otherwise the buyer or the counterpart wouldn't accept this product. So
the table below the picture shows the FOB values in US dollars. Is it like $117 million in 2023?
yes,
And in
$117 million.
and probably the first 3 months of 2024. Is it like first 4 months? I don't know.
This is the first 2 months, January and February.
Mhm. And the graphic below, it shows the shrimps export in 2023. Shrimps export. Okay, so these are the export from Peru to
Yes, to other countries.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation and time.
Thank you.
We will share the presentation of Vladimir at our website, so you will have an opportunity to read it carefully and contact Vladimir for the questions. Maybe some other questions.
And also you have the names of main exporters, which is quite helpful. I
It's really essential. If you have no other questions, Vladimir, thank you so much for your time and your presentation.
It's my pleasure.
The
Thank you so
next
much
time,
for inviting
we
me.
hope to see you in person with your
Oh,
colleagues.
I hope so too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.